Hi, I'm Dr. James Clough, and we're going to talk today about Morton's neuromas. We're going to get a testimonial from an individual that's had a neuroma and what helped her and what did not help her. And I'm just going to be reviewing the condition briefly with you today, describing the nature of this problem and offering some suggestions on how you can probably help your clients with this particular disorder.
So I'm Jennifer, 31 years old, and my story starts when I was 23. I had my first foot surgery for Austin bunionectomy on my right foot, which worked out great. A few years later, I started having foot pain in my left foot. Saw a doctor, was diagnosed with a Morton's neuroma.
So a neuroma, what it is actually, there's a nerve on the bottom of the foot that comes down like this between the metatarsals 3 and the 4th metatarsal right here. These are bones, and the nerve comes between these two bones. These bones are connected by a ligament called the intermetatarsal ligament. And right as that nerve goes underneath that ligament, it divides into two nerves that go into the 3rd and 4th toes. And right at that point where the nerve divides and it goes underneath this ligament, there's an enlargement that forms right here in the nerve. And this is referred to as a neuroma. This is a mechanical irritation of the nerve that occurs because of motion that occurs in the foot like this kind of motion. Okay, now there's a natural division of the foot with the 4th and 5th metatarsals moving independently of the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. In other words, these are different bones back here. These are the cuneiforms, and this 3rd metatarsal is relatively locked in place back here. But there is some motion occurring between the 4th and 5th metatarsals and the cuboid, and you actually get a division of the foot right here where the lateral column, this 4th and 5th metatarsal, move up and down in relationship to the 3rd. And it's this kind of mobility, this motion of the foot that's excessive, that causes an irritation of that nerve as she's walking on her foot.
As you can see here, this is my left foot, and this is where I had the neuroma surgery times 2. As you can see, my 4th toe right here kind of is dead weight and sticks up a little bit right there. From one of the surgeries that I had, they had shortened this bone right here in order to try to alleviate some of the pressure on the nerve underneath of there. So this is a scar from the neuroma surgery twice. And then on the side of my toe right here, I have the scar from the bunionectomy, and then where they went in and removed the cyst that was growing underneath of my toe and the big toe joint. So 4 foot surgeries later, 2 removals of the same neuroma, and I would say probably about a year after that, the pain starts coming back again. Not only is it the neuroma pain, but it's heel pain, and it's trouble walking, and it's trouble working, and it's trouble exercising. And then I see Dr. Clough, and he examines my foot, goes through my records. It explains a lot more in detail to me about the mechanics of the foot and all this, technical stuff. And then I get not the custom orthotic, but this is just a standard orthotic that you can get from your foot doctor or something that you would be able to buy in a department store or a shoe store, shoe salesperson, something like that, fitted with a Cluffy wedge, which goes right, attaches right to the orthotic and fits very comfortably inside your shoe. At first I was really skeptical because I thought, well, what is this little tiny wedge thing going to do? It's going to fix all my pain overnight. Yeah, sure, right, after all that I've been through. So I tried it, and after about 2 days of wearing it, at my job, I'm on my feet probably about 8 hours a day straight without sitting down. And it was amazing how after coming home after work, being on my feet for 8 hours straight, working and being with my kids and just everyday normal life, how I could actually walk at the end of the day. I didn't have any foot pain. It didn't hurt to take my shoes off. I wasn't crying to take my shoes off. And it just makes made a world of difference for me. I've not had any foot pain since I've been wearing the wedge for about 8 months now, and I've been able to start going back to the gym and exercising and just doing normal everyday activities that a 31-year-old mother of three would do.
For more on the Cluffy Wedge, please click the button on the screen.